guys, okay, so like I promised, I am making this video showing you guys how to make your own tinted moisturizer for those of you who just don't want to go out and buy like a tinted moisturizer, so or really don't see the point in doing so. So I'm going to show you how I do mine, and this is a way that I have just discovered doing it. Instead of going out and buying like a $7, $8 tinted moisturizer, you can just make your own. Now bear in mind, this method is not going to do like the same thing a formulated tinted moisturizer might, like a tinted moisturizer that might proclaim to do something absolutely fantastic, like you can just use like one universal shade or like a shade in your shade range, like light, medium, dark, instead of like a specific actual color, and it will just sink into your skin or something like that. Now unless it proclaims to do something like that, then you probably, and if you want that type of effect, you probably need to go and buy yourself a tinted moisturizer that does that, because this method will not give you that. All this will give you is a very moisturized face with a little bit of tint that might cover up a little bit of your minor imperfections. So if you guys want to see how to get this, then just stay tuned. Okay, so the first thing you're going to need is a clean face. Obviously, I've already washed my face and prepped it with some Fix Plus and let it set into my skin. And the next thing you're going to need is your lotion of choice. I'm using Avon's Moisture Therapy Extra Strength Cream for extremely dry skin. Even though I don't have dry skin, hey, it works, okay? It works. Now, you don't need a lot of this, bear in mind. The more lotion you put, the more of the tinted moisturizer you're going to have. And then the next thing you need is your favorite foundation of choice. I'm going to use my Make It Forever Matte Velvet Foundation, and this is in number 70. So you're going to need to just take a very little bit of the lotion into your hand, into the palm of your hand. I'm going to use about this much, because last time I did this, like for the first time I did it, I put on way too much. Even though, like, the one thing I like about this method is even if you like mix too much in your hand, once you rub it into your face, it like won't look cakey at all. It won't look like you just slapped a whole bunch of makeup on. That's the only thing I like. Then I'm going to take my Make It Forever foundation, and I'm just going to squeeze a little bit into the palm of my hand along with that lotion, just like that. Then you can take something just to mix it up, or you can just mix it with your finger, which is what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to mix it just like that, and you can see the foundation blend in with the lotion like that. Now that you've done that, the only thing left to do, let me get my mirror, is evenly coat it on your face. So I'm going to start by just swiping some in a few places. Now those of you with oily skin like me, it's probably best to use an oil-free lotion or a lotion that's recommended for oily skin. Please do not use a lotion recommended for dry skin like I'm doing, because it might be way too much moisture, and it will just add to your oiliness. So now that you've got that on your face, all you have to do is take your fingers, which are some of the best foundation application tools you can ever have, trust me, and just work that into your face. And if you need to mix a little bit more, then feel free to do so, but I prefer just doing a little at a time so we won't have too much. And make sure to blend that into your hair as well. So since I'm not going anywhere, I'm not going to put on much. If you want, you can also like rub some down your neck, but just make sure it's a nice even spread coat. Now this method is going to give you like really light coverage, but you can lay it on for a little bit more. But I would recommend probably putting on some concealer first if you would like. But if you're probably doing the tinted moisturizer where you probably like don't want to look like you have on makeup anyway, you just want a tiny bit of coverage and a little bit of color to your skin. So now I'm going to take my MAC MSF in a jar and my stippling brush that I use for my powder, and you're going to set your tinted moisturizer, because this will transfer if you don't set it. Like, it's not transfer prone. So I don't know what other tinted moisturizers do, but they're the ones that are probably, you know, manufactured and sold in stores are more than likely transfer resistant. But this is a homemade method, so this one isn't. So you're going to need to set it with your powder and let it sit for a little while, and then it will be, you know, transfer proof. Now also, if you're like me and using this specific lotion, which is the Moisture Therapy, and you have oily skin, please use a very little bit, because this is very moisturizing and nourishing, like, seriously. So now I'm just going to go on my brows to make sure they're not ruffled or anything, or if any of our tinted moisturizer got on it, you know, I can just brush it off. And then this is it. You can add like a little bit of bronzer to give it a nice glow, or a highlighter or something like that, or blush, whatever you want to do. But this is how it looks pretty much. Quite natural, doesn't cover up a lot because it didn't put on a lot, and it looks very natural. Even if you put on a lot, it still will look natural, because the warmth of your fingers is going to just blend it into your skin and give you the nice seamless finish. And because it's not like a synthetic hairbrush or a hairbrush at all, really, it's not going to give you like any streak marks or brush marks or anything like that. So that's the benefit of it. So I hope I helped some of you guys out, and thank you for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.